This is your WW free news, as well as all the elites and the cabals at Davos. Obviously, they have allowed to bring their pets along, and one of these pets is called Zelensky. And he's a bit like Oliver Twist. Please, more, can you give me some more money? And he's spitting in the plate. He's been fed from Europeans. He's saying Europeans are not doing enough. Financially, military speaking, in the so-called war against Russia. The war is it's NATO against Russia, not Ukrainians. Ukrainians just a proxy, a Trojan horse, battering ram, cannon folder to be used. And you think the Europeans are that stupid enough? Well, some aren't, like Germany, United Kingdom and France don't want to send peacekeepers in Ukraine. Inventing an Article 5 as peacekeepers. The problem is Ukrainians are not a part of the so-called NATO alliance. It's just a sidekick of the NATO alliance to fight their dirty wars against Russia, in this case. And the economy is suffering. Europe has to renounce Russian gas. We have to pay more high electricity bills. Germany, the economy, manufacturing economy is going tits up. Volkswagen close a factory. And you think we're going to sacrifice, anyway, it's going tits up anyway, the European economy, more sacrifices to save the arse of this clown? No. I think they're very cautious. What's it been, 3-4 years now? This thing in Ukraine's been dragging along. And what results Zelensky has shown of what they give to him. What about all the money, corruption in that country, all the weapons sold on the black market? No one talks about it because everyone's inside it. So if you want to be a part of that system, dear Zelensky, it's better shut your fucking trap until the gravy train of money and corruption continues at the expense of Western taxpayers. You think Europeans are willing to go into war, World War III against the Russians? We're talking about nuclear weapons here, mate. We're not talking about these second-hand NATO weapons which they pass on to you, which the Russians, when they see it, fucking blow out of blow the shit out of it, basically. Like there was reported F-16s which are, I don't know, under the Ukrainian markings, or attacked the Russians, and the Russians have managed to destroy it. They are mercenary NATO pilots who fly those things. I don't think your Ukrainians had a time to be trained on these F-16s. It takes about a year and a half to train a pilot on one of these planes. And it's always NATO which is pushing the buttons, which are launching drones and missiles into the heart of Russia, hitting infrastructure, industrial, nuclear or military stuff. The battleground, it's in Ukraine. You battle it out there. Because next time when they send one of those Resnicks over, it's going to be full of explosives. It could even be a nuke on board. A tactical nuke. Low yield. And probably the Russians will hit some secret NATO base which shouldn't be there. There's been cases of secret NATO bases, secret thingy bobs together with the Ukrainians fighting the war of a NATO. And don't forget, an official British soldiers died on Ukrainian soil. So therefore there's evidence of direct involvement of NATO, despite the mercenaries and that, since from day one. So, as everyone probably knows, fearmongers in the West, we must fight Russia, introduce conscription, calling up even people of 65 in reserves to fight a war, and use as cannon fodder. Good way of eliminating overpopulation in Europe, too many pensioners, and obviously regarding what's the public finance of Europe, of new European countries, probably they're already gone bust. Probably war is a good way to reset everything.